Nothing else, just you and him. Pick them apart.
Here he goes. He's got the lead.
The bump and run.
Moved him out of the way. Carl Edwards will come down and win in Bristol, Tennessee.
Don't do anything crazy there, bud.
Well, I kind of just ran into him, you know? That's what happened. Carl's going to say sorry he didn't want to race that way because he always does. I just had to ask myself, would he do that to me? And he has before. We'll race him that way in a chase if that's the way he wants to race. I keep talking about rivalries. We might have one now.
Carl suggested this is a rivalry now. Would you agree with that?
How many do I need? In other words, Carl's just one of many.
Yeah, I feel like I extremely justified to do what I did. I needed to do it, and that's the way it went. He does that, and he'll always come back and say sorry. Let's make it real clear. I'm not apologizing for it, you know, and that's it. You know, I feel like this is scores even.
No question Kyle Busch and Carl Edwards have been the stars of the NASCAR season, whose dominance of the leaderboard took on a little edge last week. If the last two races here are any indication, both will be in the mix for the win tonight. Let's hear from Kyle and Carl, starting with Dave Burns.
Well, Alan, I don't know if we need to give Kyle any more incentive to go faster, but let me ask you this. How does the talk of rivalry between you and Carl feed your competitive side?
Not much, really. I mean, it's always been fed pretty much by anything else. So, yeah, just go out there and have a good race and try to see what we can get with our M&M's Toyota. I know we're not as good as we need to be here today like we were last night, and I know Carl's pretty good. So, yeah, I mean, it's just something that we're going to have to try to battle these bonus points. But if we can't get them, hopefully we've got something for them in a chase.
You mentioned last night this track will be tricky transitioning to darkness. You saw it when it was kind of cooling off. Did it give you any sense of which way your car might go tonight?
Last night it actually kind of loosened up a little bit, so that was a little bit different than what we typically see day to night. But, you know, I think it's just due to the speed. You know, the car's getting faster, being able to carry more speed through the corner. The rear ends try to break around a little bit because they just can't hold as good as the front ends can. So we'll see how it plays out.
All right, we saw him last night with a great win, Jamie. We'll see how it goes tonight.
Well, Dave, this week the buzzword has been rivalry. So, Carl, I'm going to ask you, what is your definition of rivalry?
I don't know my definition of it. You know, I mean, I guess it's just, you know, two guys or two girls that really want to beat each other really bad, and you know, that's it's kind of how it is every week for me with whoever's in front of me. So, you know, I'm just going out and trying to win races, and we've been doing that. It's been good. Hopefully, we're going for 3 in a row here this weekend, and we can get that done. But yeah, the rivalry is as JD gives. Give me a thumbs up right now. The rivalry is not the most important thing to me right now. It's getting these points and winning races.
Well, you told me after the nationwide race yesterday, all right, Kyle can win this race, but tomorrow, meaning today, you would finish first and he would finish second. How realistic is that?
I think it's real realistic. I mean, you know, our Aflac Ford's real fast, and I mean, that's what it takes here. You know, you have to have a really fast car. Bob Osborne has to be able to make the adjustments into the night. So we definitely have the car that can win the race. You never know. Jimmy looks real fast to me. I think he was real fast in practice. Dale Jr. was real fast. But this is one of those things where, you know, no one's practiced at night. You don't really know. So, yeah, hopefully I'm right. Hopefully we win another race. That would be spectacular.
Well, Carl Edwards won here in the spring, and he's looking to become the first 3 in a row winner this year. Alan?